How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This week we're going to talk about all the craziness that Marvel and Disney have dropped on us. For this video though, I've really been wanting to talk about the whole Disney Plus Marvel era and how it's going to change the Marvel Cinematic Universe forever, and even cinema in general, and how different movie and production companies may start to look at making a cinematic universe in a completely different way.
We are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Now, MCU Marvel TV shows aren't necessarily a new thing. We've had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we've had all the Marvel Netflix shows, and even though Marvel did claim at that time that those shows were part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, no one ever really felt like what happened in the shows would affect the movies and vice versa. They just didn't feel connected. And the main takeaway that I've gotten from these announcements is that it's not just going to be the Marvel shows on Disney Plus. No, they're going to be the MCU characters just getting more development. You know what I mean? Like the Ms.Marvel TV show, that's going to be Kamala Khan's own story, and then it leads up right into Captain Marvel 2. So these shows are 100% going to matter and affect the movies.
So no plan. Great.
So for the first time in a long time, we haven't gotten any MCU content this year, which was actually a blessing in disguise for Marvel. Because for the rest of time, basically, Marvel's not going away at all. Because when they're not having a movie being released, they have a TV show, and vice versa. So basically, Marvel's going to be in the trending discussion like 24/7. Imagine at the beginning of the MCU, instead of getting 2 hours with Tony Stark, we got 13 episodes. Imagine how much more invested everyone would be at the end of the saga. Now, there might be some people that are kind of hesitant that there's so much Marvel content now, because obviously there's a lot more room for mistakes. But I like that they're jumping the gun and just saying, you know what, let's make whatever we want to make. They're able to take those risks now because they have their own streaming platform. And once again, Marvel Disney are setting a precedent on what a cinematic universe can be. There used to be a time where people's theories on Marvel movies and what could happen in them were so outlandish, and it was like, no, this is an MCU movie, what are you talking about? But now literally anything is possible when it comes to what could happen in any of these movies. I feel like now the most random character could show up in one of these Disney shows for an episode, and it would just be the craziest thing out of the blue, and that's what the comics are. I mean, this really is a comic book universe come to life now. And it's just awesome to think about the infinite amount of possibilities that could happen in any of these movies or shows.
Come on. What did you expect?
I can't wait to theorize and talk about all of Marvel's announcements throughout this week. So if you could, drop a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuffs. And yeah, I'll see you next time.